Jonathan has a very unique way of responding to treatments. And pretty much you can tell him what side effects that you think he will have or might have trouble with. And he kind of throws those out of his brain and does his own thing. So the one blue moon case that you don't really attribute that side effect to whatever treatment that is pretty much the one that he will have. So as his nurse, you are always in the back of your mind thinking, okay, I need to watch for those things that don't usually ever happen, that you don't usually ever have to worry about. But with Jonathan, you always kind of keep that in your brain. And that's just part of Jonathan. He has a unique sense of taking things on and just always being memorable, no matter what the event is. And we'll always have memorable moments on my heart. And Jonathan is a little bit of a prankster. I know that's a surprise for y'all. He's a little bit of a prankster as well. And one day he was having problems with a lot of nosebleeds. Jonathan really doesn't like the sight of blood all that much. He's gotten better with it, but he still doesn't like it. And so he was having these nosebleeds, and he was having fainting spells along with those nosebleeds. And to kind of make it a little bit more interesting, he had tubing full of fake blood hanging from his IV hole at the time. And he would pass out, and he didn't really want to breathe all that well when he would do those. And so it would be like, Jonathan, Jonathan, you know, trying to rouse him, and he would come up. And so, of course, the ICU team got involved, and ENT, and we had more people in that room than you would ever want. And so Jonathan is there and decides to play faint to go along with his real fainting spells. And so he play faints, and Jonathan, 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 and his eyes are still closed, and a big smile comes across his face. It's like, Jonathan, this is not the time. But it definitely put a lighter tone on the situation, so it made that even that enjoyable. There was another time where this was pretty much, it was kind of close to whenever you have problems with your morphine. And he decided to not breathe as much as he needed to with that as well. So I walk in there one day, and actually I wasn't the nurse taking care of him that day. I was just going in to check on him. And I walk in, and Jonathan's face is turned this way. His mouth is open. He's breathing deeply. All his lights are out. He's got these dark shades on there, so it's darker in his room than in most rooms. And it scared the bejesus out of me, because I was like, oh, God, Jonathan. And I went up and had to wake him up. And he's a very deep sleeper. And so it took me quite a while to wake him up, but finally I woke him up, and he's the best of spirits when you wake him up so early in the morning.
I don't like mornings.
Huh?
I don't like mornings.
No, he's not a morning fan. But anyway, I had to wake him up and make sure that he was okay and he was fine. And I told him, you know, what happened, and that he really scared me. He thought that was just funny. And so he was actually up the rest of the morning laughing and in good spirits after that. But he's always sparked my maternal protective instincts when I go in that room. Probably one of the last things that I wanted to talk about is there were a lot of words that Moni used to describe him, and I would have to agree with several of those words: jokester, prankster, compassionate. He's a friend. And as you all saw in those pictures, he had a lot of other patients there that he's been a role model for. And, other patients look to him to be supported. And, of course, the word around the unit is the party's always in Jonathan's room. And, that just kind of is an example of what a great human being that Jonathan is now, and what I know that he will always be. He's also a little bit of a worrier, although he tries to say that he's not, but he is. It's more of a serious side of him. But it has been quite an honor to take care of you, Jonathan, and to be part of your journey. And I will always and forever treasure you in my heart.